Hey there, I'm dealing with a bit of a flu, so that's why I'm laying down. But I've got my own space now, yay! The Bears were willing to consolidate their 2 rooms into one. Since they usually sleep in the same bed anyway, that kind of works out. They've been using the garage for a hangout space for quite a while anyway, so they put a bed and a bunch of chairs down there, and that'll be their main hangout, and that works out really well. So, I have my own space now. And that's cool. Besides, I've been really the only one, staying here with Tyler that has been consistently paying rent anyway. So it would seem like I should be able to get my own space if I'm paying rent. So, and if Tyler and I are not actual boyfriends, I should be able to get my own space, So, that's the situation now, and that's nice. I'm liking that a lot. There's just so much I'll be able to do now, so. Something I was just thinking about, and I know I've made a video, I don't know even know how long ago it was about this, but, I feel so fortunate to have attractions to men. I feel so fortunate to be primarily gay. I don't have to go through the shit that straight men have to go through. The game playing that straight men have to go through is just ridiculous. What women are taught to be in this society sucks. I'm not saying women suck. I'm saying what women are taught to be in this society sucks. And quite frankly, I don't think it's worth the game playing to be with people who are taught to be like that. If someone has not gotten past those things and just if a woman has not worked hard to get out of being these things they've been taught to be, so they can be more rational and logical instead of purely thinking with their emotions, then I'm not interested. You'll never get me past the friend zone if you have that kind of mindset. Think a little more like a typical lesbian. Yeah, maybe we can talk then. Otherwise, fucking no. Hell no. Hell no. As a gay man, I can hook up with guys just about any time I want. Look at all these apps that we have available. Main two I use, well, I don't really use Scruff anymore, so the main one I use is Growler. I don't use it that often. I probably should. Probably have a better time. But I guess now that I got my own space, I'll be able to do that a little bit more and not have any sort of worries. So, but as a gay man, I can hook up anytime I want, and I can be blunt about what I'm looking for. Straight people in general, I know that it sounds bad, but straight people in general have not had to go through they've not had to reevaluate relationships and sex and all this stuff, because what they are, they already fit these things. They're not kind of forced into questioning this stuff. Gay men are kind of feel right about oneself. Gay men, same with lesbians too. I don't know much about what lesbians go through, so I won't try to speak for them, but gay men, they have had to question a bunch of stuff. They've had to. Or you're not even going to be out of the closet and you'll be some, Anyway, oh shit. So yeah, gay men don't have to play any of these games, none of them. And then it can easily turn from a sexual situation into, well, I really like this, I want to keep repeating this. Hey, I'm falling in love with you. Hey, it can happen that way. It can happen that way in the straight world too, but we make it sound, the expectations we put on guys is you should be looking for love. You should be looking for a monogamous relationship. And if you're looking for something different, well, you're selfish, or you're shallow, or you're, a hedonist, or something in that regard. Gay men have already had to go through, if they're out of the closet, gay men have already had to go through all these judgments by society and all this stuff. We've already had to go through it. So, I'm sorry to say, but the way that women are taught to be in this society is the thing that makes men, that is the thing that turns men into liars. It is the thing that makes men liars. Men they have to lie about what their intentions are. You say, well, they don't have to. Well, if they don't, they're not going to get with anyone. They could get with plenty of men, but if they're not into men, they don't have that option. It's like, play all these games or be celibate. That just kind of seems to be what it is. And then women are taught that, they don't even have to have any skills or be good at really anything, except, I don't know, it's weird. And then a guy is supposed to marry them and then take care of them the rest of their lives. I'm not going for that. What is that song? God, I can't remember what her name is, but the lyrics go, love me, say that you love me. I can't sing it all, one of my voices like this, but just say that you need me, even though she knows it's a lie, but she wants to be told it, kind of thing. I don't know. And then there's all this bullshit of what women say they're looking for. They want a guy who will do all this and this and this. But then you see that when a guy is all those things, and they are all really almost overly nice, well, they're no longer considered attractive. They're not aggressive enough. So it's wanting several things, it's wanting things that contradict each other. Oh, I want this, but I really want this. Well, that contradicts with this. Well, yeah, I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing those games. Again, gay men have already went through these things. We've already questioned all this stuff. We're not going to play these games. So, yeah, in order for a woman to get out of the friend zone, she would have to be an extraordinary person. She would have to have said, fuck society. Fuck what society tells me I'm supposed to be. Not bloody likely, though, So, I am satisfied. I am very satisfied with being with guys. If it ends up that I never get with a woman as a result, that's fine, because I'm not playing those games. So, and again, let me make this very, very clear. I'm not speaking this about all women. I'm talking about what women have been taught to be in this society. I'm not down. I'm not down with having to treat women completely differently than men. And as selfish as this sounds, I don't care that women typically have had to go through this and this and this, and guys don't go through that. Well, that may be the case. That may be the case, but I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'll just stick with guys, so I don't have to worry about that bullshit. If women really are that helpless and sensitive and all this stuff, to where you can't really be honest about hardly anything, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Really isn't. So, yeah. I'm happy being a gay man. I'll just say that.